Sri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Arati Yuga Guru Narayana Ki Arati Yuga Guru Narayana Ki Arati Arati Mangala Murati Arati Arati Mangala Murati Arati Yuga Guru Narayana Ki. Today it is the Jagannatha Puri Dham Parikrama. Today is the fourth episode, and with this episode we will be concluding the Jagannatha Puri Dham Parikrama, but then continuing a very long Navadvip Dham Parikrama. So today I would like to go over the sweet pastimes and the temple associated with, which is called Khira-Chora Gopinatha Temple. Somehow we really missed this temple, but I want to really cover this. So every Jagannath Puri Parikrama, this should be one of the main temples. When Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, along with his associates, were on his way to Sri Jagannath Puri, he halted at this very place called Remuna. So Remuna is located within the Balasore district. It's in Odisha, where Jagannath Puri Temple is, of course, in Balasore. That is a district. So this village is called Remuna. The local devotees at the temple became so amazed to see Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, and he was, ecstatically dancing and singing so nicely, and all those residents became so amazed. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rested for the day at this temple, because one of the important thing he really wanted to accomplish was he heard about a very special prasadam. That prasadam is called Khira. Khira means sweet rice. It is made in such a way, it is so sweet, so ecstatically so sweet, and he wanted to taste the Khira, preparation of the sweet rice. And he got a lot of glories about this. From where did he really heard? He heard from his spiritual master, Ishvara Puri. Who is Ishvara Puri? Ishvara Puri was the guru of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And who is Ishvara Puri? Ishvara Puri is the disciple of Madhavendra Puri. We are going to be talking about Madhavendra Puri a lot today. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to really just taste that. So this also, because it is so famous, is like nectar, so famous, so sweet, and it is also called Amrita Keli. So resting for the night, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to narrate the story behind this Khira-Chora Gopinath. That's what we are going to see today. So, all right, let us go back to the time when in Vrindavan, a Mahatma, very great, he is actually in our Acharya line, is Madhavendra Puri. So this Madhavendra Puri came to Vrindavan, especially in Giri Govardhan. So he was circumambulating Giri Govardhan, and it is about 21.5 kilometers actually. So when he was sitting there under a tree, as you can see in the picture, a cowherd boy came from nowhere, just like it was forest, dense forest. He came over and offered him a pot of milk. The boy was curious as to why Madhavendra Puri did not beg for food. One of the qualities of Madhavendra Puri is Madhavendra Puri never go for begging. If anyone gives to him, he will offer it to Krishna and he will honor the prasadam. He himself will never go out for begging at all. Very, very unusual. And this boy came with a pot of milk and he was telling, "Oh, Baba, why are you not really eating anything? In our place, nobody should be hungry. Nobody should be hungry. So my mother gave this milk to give it to you. So please take it." And then also the boy, before he left, he said, "Okay, I will come in the evening and get the pot after you have really finished." So Madhavendra Puri said, "Yes, that is good." And then he offered to his Krishna in his heart, and then he honored the prasadam. But he felt something very unusual. So he came to know that it was not ordinary milk. It was so ecstatic, and he started dancing, and then tears were really coming from his eyes, and he didn't know what kind of milk is this. It is so ecstatic, and then then after consuming, then he washed the pot with and then kept it there, so that he was waiting for that same boy, cowherd boy, to come and then take it back. But the boy was not coming. It is 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, evening, and night is coming. He did not come. And because it was so long, Madhavendra Puri just slept. He just went to sleep. He just slept. And in that dream, that same boy who came with a pot of milk appeared in the dream. And he told, Oh, Madhavendra Puri, oh, Baba, I am the same one who really came to you. But I am actually being buried under this earth, Govardhan, earth mud, it is there. And what did he say? Kunja de kaan kahe, ami ye kunje rai. Sita brishti vatagnite mahadukka pai. He said, Oh Baba, I reside in this under the bush. Please come with me. I will show you where they have really put me under the earth. See, it was a deity. So it was a deity of Gopal deity Krishna. He was the one who came as a boy and gave the milk and disappeared, and now he is coming in the dream and telling Madhavendra Puri, Baba, I am being put under the earth. Please come and then take me out. I am feeling so much of cold and rain and showers and winds and scorching heat. I am under a bush. Please come with me. So in the dream, that boy was really catching hold of the hand of Madhavendra Puri, and he was taking him to that place. It was in the jungle, nobody can find. So he was really taking him inside the jungle, and he said, Oh, Saila upari gaite ama kunje lukana. Mile chabaye sevaka mora gela palana. See, when there is, who is that? Milechas means basically, in this case, Muslims. So the Muslims, when the Muslims attacked the temple where I was, the priest who was serving me hid me by putting me into the, he buried me. He put inside and near the bush. This is the bush. So he showed the bush. And also Gopala, that deity, expressed his desire. Oh, I wanted the temple back again. I want a temple for me. Please build a temple. Please take me out and then keep me in a nice temple. So, and then the dream disappeared. In the dream, he disappeared. And Madhavendra Puri immediately woke up. He got up so early and immediately he started crying. Oh, where are you? Where are you? Because in the dream, clearly Gopal had shown the way how to go to the bush and where under to dig. He immediately next morning he went to the village and narrated the whole story to everyone. He assembled the village people. Then they really began digging because it is jungle. Nobody can find out. But whatever he saw in the dream, he was taking, so the Madhavendra Puri was able to recognize everything clearly. It is far inside. So then he took and finally he said, this is the same bush that I saw. Please dig here. And people were just, bringing shawls and, all kinds of equipments, and then they dug. And when they did, yes, it was not a small deity. It was huge deity that they really pulled out. And in the picture you are seeing. And the right side, what you see, that is the same deity that is still being worshipped. I will hear the rest of the story. And on the left side, you see, after they really took out the deity from the ground, and then they really put a big stone as an altar, and they started worshipping. They were cleaning first, cleaning with all wonderful, waters and so much of the scented water and also coconut water and the Yamuna water, everything they were actually pouring to clean everything. And then they also made so many wonderful preparations. Annakut, Annakut, Govardhan, we really give so much of Naivedyam for Govardhan. This is also Annakut. So they made a big preparation and they made a big festival actually, very, very, very festival. They installed this Gopala deity and they brought so much of food, grains, ghee, yogurt, milk, everything. Anna, Grita, Tadi, Dukta, Grame Yatachilam. Gopalera age loka aniya dharila. So what does it mean? These village people were so enthusiastic, so amazing. They brought so many things and they performed, so many puja every day, like 3 times they were feeding. And Madhavendra Puri was just, helping. And not only that, the whole entire village there, they actually took initiation under this Madhavendra Puri, who is in our parampara. And later, 2 Brahmanas arrived from Bengal. That we are going to see the Navadvip Parikrama from next week onwards. And they were very dear to Madhavendra Puri. And yes, they all took the responsibility of taking care of the deity. Then, one day, Madhavendra Puri was just sleeping. And all of a sudden, he saw a dream again. Okay, this is a second dream. Okay, first dream was to take the deity out. The second dream, same Gopal came. Now he is also showing there, yes, I am the same deity. And he said, oh Baba, and because I am feeling so intense hot because I was buried inside in the mud. But it was so much of heat that was going. My body temperature is so high. I have to cool me off. So even though you gave so much of water, you bathed me, but the heat did not go down. So he asked Madhavendra Puri, oh Baba, please go to Malaya. Malaya means Jagannatha Puri only. So please go to Jagannatha Puri. Remember, this incident happened in Govardhan, Vrindavan. So he's saying, now the link is coming. He's saying, go to Malaya province. That is Jagannatha Puri. Dham, and please bring lot of sandalwood. Find the sandalwood and put us on me as a paste so that it will cool me down. So Madhavendra became very happy. He got up and he received the order and from his beloved Gopal and started off to go to Orissa without considering any personal comforts, without delay, without even begging for food. He is dead. Madhavendra Puri started to go and to go to Jagannatha Puri. On his way, he passed through Navadvip, okay, which we are going to do next week onwards. It's a long one. So this Navadvip, and when he was coming to a place called Sandipur, this time when we went, we saw the Sandipur also. What is the Sandipur famous for? This Sandipur is the place where Advaita Acharya was really residing here. This is his place. So, this Madhavendra Puri came here and stayed in the house of Advaita Acharya. See, very nice. This is the place he stayed. And then Advaita Acharya was so happy and he begged to receive initiation from Madhavendra Puri. Tandra tani mandra laire yatana korina kalila dakshine puri tandre diksha dina. So he was begging, please give me diksha. You are so exalted. Please give me diksha. Who is this Advaita Acharya? He is Mahavishnu, from whom unlimited universes are coming. Like Mahavishnu and Sadashiva combined form is Advaita Acharya. He is begging. Remember, Madhavendra Puri is only a devotee. But Advaita Acharya is Mahavishnu and Sadashiva combined. Look at the Lord himself is taking Diksha from this high exalted devotee. Look at how these devotees are honored by the Lord. And last Friday, actually for you it could be Saturday, I'm not sure, was the appearance day of Sri Advaita Acharya. So I really sent out something about this is the same place where Advaita Acharya was staying and he got initiation from Madhavendra Puri. Now Madhavendra Puri, after initiating Advaita Acharya, he was proceeding to where? Jagannath Puri. And on the way, he was going through the place called Remuna. I told you in the beginning. The Remuna. Why? Because the Gopal deity in his dream told to bring sandalwood from Jagannath Puri. On the way, he was going to Navadvip, initiating Advaita Acharya, and now coming towards Jagannath Puri. On the way is Remuna. This Remuna is in Balasur, and here there is Gopinath. There Gopal, here Gopinath. Another Gopinath. You remember last week I told the story about Thota Gopinath. This is another Gopinath. He got a mesmerizing darshan of Sri Gopinath. Seeing his beautiful form, this Madhavendra Puri was lost. Oh, he was lost. And in ecstasy, she sang and danced. Now also Madhavendra Puri came to know something special about this temple. What is that? Remember when I was talking about the visit of Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu? He was reminding about this kheer, sweet rice. The very, very famous sweet rice that only here in this temple it is available. So he inquired from the priest. Oh, then that there is a very, very special naivedyam. This kheer, sweet rice, is offered to Gopinath. This is supposed to be the highest, very highest. It's also called Amrita Keli. So he was thinking about his Gopal. Oh, if they are able to make this wonderful sweet rice, this kheer for this Gopinath, I should find out how we can make it. But I want to make it and give that to my Gopal there in Vrindavan also. Then I want to see how they make it. I want to taste this. So he had just a thought that he wanted to taste. But he did not reveal. This is what Naivedyam. How can I think that I want to taste this? No, this is not good. So he just, said, I should not think about this. So they used to give every time, it is offered in the evening, 12 earthen pots. Okay, like what you see exactly, this is the size. So 12 earthen pots of this sweet rice, kheer is offered. And yeah, so he wanted to get a taste of that, but he did not tell anyone. It was only in his mind. He was only thinking about it. Then, after the Bhoga Arati was completed, Madhavendra Puri paid his obeisance unto the Lord and left the temple silently. So he left the temple. But Madhavendra Puri always, he does not beg. He always avoided begging, as I mentioned. If without his begging, someone would offer him anything to eat, he would accept it. Otherwise, he will fast. So this is his standard. So he came out and he sat in the marketplace. Marketplace means, those days, not like this kind of market, but that is why vegetables and fruits, everything they will come and sell, and the people, that's the marketplace. He was just sitting outside under a tree. Then an amazing pastime took place. This Gopinath, appeared in the dream of the head Pujari. The Pujari's dream, he informed him, Oh Pujari, you offered me 12 parts of this Amrita Kheli. I took one part and I am hiding it in the backside of the curtain of the temple in the side. So please take that one. You go to the temple and then take that which I stole, because all the other 11s have been distributed. Because after the prasadam, the Naivedyam is given, then they will distribute to everybody. So all those are distributed. Now there is nothing. And he is now telling in the Pujari's dream, hey, I took one and hid it in backside. You go to the temple and see my room, and then you will see that. Oh, this priest got really amazed. What is this going on? I didn't even count. Oh my, only two. Then one is, oh, this is very good. And then you are thinking, but then also in the dream he instructed, you take that pot of this Amrita Kheli, and there is a Mahatma, a Baba called Madhavendra Puri. You go immediately to that marketplace, and you will find him sitting under the tree, and you just give this to him. The priest immediately took his bath, and on opening the temple door, indeed, he found the stolen pot of Khira behind the curtains. He took it, and the priest was just running to the village marketplace, which was not far away, very nearby. And the priest was loudly calling out, Oh, Madhavendra, who is Madhavendra Puri? Who is Madhavendra Puri? Please come and then take this. Khira lagai, yara nama Madhava Puri. Tomalagi Gopinatha, Khira-Chora Gopinatha. Oh, Mahatma, see, I am, he holding the pot, he was calling. Will he whose name is Madhavendra Puri please come and take this pot? Gopinatha has stolen this pot of sweet rice for you. He also said, there was no one in the 3 worlds more fortunate than him. Why? Gopinath himself could actually steal that for the devotee like this. Kiralana suke tumi karah bakshane toma sama bhagyavan nahi tri bhuvane. Entire 3 worlds, this kind of bhagyavan, I cannot see. And the Gopinatha had taken the pains personally to steal for Madhavendra Puri. And Madhavendra Puri was just chanting his rounds, and then he heard that his name was called for by somebody. So then he immediately started looking, and then priest was bringing this Amrita Keli in the pot. Wow, what is it? And the priest gave that. And almost Madhavendra Puri had really already lost the consciousness because of ecstasy. Because he told, this is God. Gopinath had stolen this for you. Yeah, he said, Thomas, Sama Bhakyavan, Nagi Tribhone. Look at this kind of devotee in the three worlds you cannot find. So, all right, priest, after giving obeisances to Madhavendra Puri, then he left. What did Madhavendra Puri do with this? He honored the heavenly prasadam. And not only that, he got so ecstatic. He said, this pot is also not ordinary. It was touched by my Gopinath. This pot is not ordinary. I should eat this pot also. Look at. So he broke this pot into small pieces, and in a piece of cloth he put everything, and he was always carrying that with him. And every day he was eating some. Every day. This was how he was spending his days, and on the way he was now started to come to where? Jagannatha Puri. Look at the Gopinath. What he is doing for this, out of affection to his devotee. The devotee only thought, he did not even tell anyone that he wanted to find out how tasty and what are all the constituents, how exactly this made. He wanted to find out, but he did not tell anyone. But Gopinath already got everything. Look at that. Another Gopinatha song. Gopinatha, Gopinatha, Khira-Chora Gopinatha, 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 Khira-Chora Gopinatha, 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 Kishora Govinda Gopinatha, 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 Khira-Govinda Gopinatha, 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 Khira-Chora Gopinatha, Bhakta Bandhava Gopinatha, Paramadeva me Gopinatha, Bhakta Bandhava Gopinatha, Paramadeva me Gopinatha, Madhavendra Puri Dham, Manasadolane Gopinatha, Madhavendra Puri Dham, Manasalolane Gopinatha, 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 Khira-Chora Gopinatha, Remuna Purvina Gopinatha, Ramana Sundara Gopinatha, Remuna Purvina Gopinatha, Ramana Sundara Gopinatha, Rasalilana Gopinatha, Ramya Balana Gopinatha, Rasalilana Gopinatha, Ramya Balana Gopinatha, 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 Khira-Chora Gopinatha, 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 Khira-Chora Gopinatha. By Gurudev's mercy, this just when I was preparing for the class, it came. But anyway, I wanted to just share with you. What to see at this Khira-Chora Gopinatha Temple? Actually, there is more. In the middle is that Khira-Chora is there. Chora means stealing. Khira is that Amrita Keri, that sweet rice. So one who stole, that's what it is. So Khira-Chora means one who stole this Khira. That's what it is. So the same magnanimous Khira-Chora Gopinath deity continues to accept our humble services at Remuna till this today. Sri Gopinath Ji is also accompanied by two more deities you can see on the side. They were actually installed later by a great devotee called Rasikananda Murari. Okay, so when we have time to cover all those associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then we will come to know about this Rasikananda Murari actually. So he was actually a disciple of Sri Shyamananda Pandita. Okay, that is another one again. So there are a lot of stories are there. So the temple also has the Pushpa Samadhi of the same Sri Rasikananda Murari that I told about. And also in this temple, because remember in the beginning I told that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited here and then he narrated the same story to all the village people, right? So his footprints are also kept here. So, and Sri Rasikananda, there is another thing also. This Rasikananda Murari, you know how he left his body? It's amazing. He also left this world only by again just merging into the deity only. Not only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just ran into this Tota Gopinath, which we covered before, and he disappeared. And here the same Rasikananda Murari also, because he was the one who installed the deity, and at the end he just again entered into that same deity and disappeared. So also nearby there is a nice Goshala. So it's in the temple compound. So it's maintained by the local devotees. All right. So now go on. Let us follow Madhavendra Puri again. So he reached Jagannatha Puri finally. But when during the time, when he was walking, what was he eating, by the way? He was eating the broken parts of that. Remember, the Gopinath gave the part. He stole and gave the part. He was eating that every day, small piece at a time. And he danced all the way completely here. And then he came and then saw Jagannath, Lord Jagannath in Jagannatha Puri. And he again started dancing. He's overwhelmed. How? Prema veshe utte padekha se nache gaya Jagannath darshane mahasukha paya. When Madhavendra Puri, overwhelmed in the ecstasy of the love of Godhead, because see, he encountered in the Leela, and sometimes he stood up and sometimes he fell to the ground. Sometimes he laughed, danced and sang. In this way, he enjoyed transcendental bliss by seeing the Jagannath deity. But the problem happened now. What the problem is? As soon as the people come to know about this glory of these devotees, they will start giving more and more glories. So people were coming and then though we became famous. Madhavendra Puri became so famous. And he got afraid now. Because if anyone is relishing the fame, he will be finished. Bhakti will be finished. You have to be very careful. Pradisha Bhagini. When somebody is really trying to really taste the fame that is coming because of the Lord's grace, these devotees will always get fame. It will come. But not like these Babajis, so many Baba, these Baba, they will make so many things from the hands and all. No, they will enjoy this. That's why they will never get Krishna. Now here, look at the Krishna devotee. Yes, they are afraid because Pratishtha is Bhagini. Bhagini means tiger. This tiger will devour you. It will swallow you. So he wanted to leave Jagannath Puri. He wanted to get away from. But by the time he also told everyone about the Gopal deity that was really took away from the ground of Govardhan. And he was telling, Oh, I actually came here to really get some sandalwood. Please give me, arrange to get some sandalwood for my what Gopal ji in Govardhan. So this news went all over the place, and the king came to know, and the government officers also came to know, and they all donated so much of sandalwood, and but they gave so much that Madhavendra Puri cannot carry back to Govardhan. And so what did they do? So the king and the government officials arranged Brahmana and also another servant to carry all these sandalwood to helping Madhavendra Puri. Not only that, that time it was a Muslim government. So the Muslims government is so curious to really grab all the properties. Sandalwood means they will grab. Now also if you see in India, it's a big problem, very costly. So this king arranged all the paperwork and gave it to Madhavendra Puri to really state that this is legally that I am giving for Madhavendra Puri. So he had to go through several states. And then on the way he came again, so okay, now look at here. So he came from where Govardhan. He is supposed to come to Jagannath Puri. Where did he go? He went to Navadvip, initiated Advaita Acharya, and then after that he really came to on the way to Jagannath Puri, Remuna, and now he really came down to further south and Jagannath Puri. Now he collected the sandalwoods. Now he is coming back, tracing way back, and came to Remuna again. So he again gets another wonderful, wonderful opportunity to see this Gopinath again, who stole Khira for him. Oh, it was amazing. So seeing the deity, his ecstasy knew no bounds. He was singing and dancing for hours and hours, and was weeping. Now how he was weeping? Gopinatha charane kaila bahu namaskara. Prema veshe nritya gita karilo apara. What he was doing? By seeing his Gopinath deity, what happened? He got prema veshe. Prema veshe means he got prema. He started dancing and he did not know who is around. And he started dancing Nritya, then singing Gita Korilo Apara. Wonderful, wonderful dance he was doing there. And the same priest who got the darshan, remember like the dream, and he delivered that sweet rice that was hidden by Gopinath. He saw, he immediately fell at his lotus feet. He gave his all the obeisance and offered all the respects to him. And he gave specially again this Khira. So it's the second time again. So he's getting the Khira again. He made say, yes, please honor this prasadam, please, it is for you. And so he was enjoying all the prasadam. Puri deki sevaka saba sammana korila. Khira prasade diya danre bhiksha korailo. He doesn't really even go for bhiksha. So he knew that the priest also know, everybody know. So they really fed him so nicely. And Madhavendra Puri, he had this Khira Prasadam, wonderful. And he took some rest. And in that same temple, he did not go out to sit on the tree he did before. He was spending the night in the temple. But towards the end of the night, he had another dream. This is the third dream, right? First dream was to dig the deity out. Second dream was to really go and then to get sandalwood from Maraya, that is Jagannatha Puri Dham. Now the third dream is coming. What was the dream? He says, Gopala aisa kahe sunahe Madhava, Karpura Chandana Ami Pailam Sabha. Oh, Madhavendra Puri, I already received your sandalwood and the camphor that you carried all the way from from this Malaya province. So he is Karpura Sahita Gasiye Sabachandana Gopinath Ange Nitya Karahalepana. What he saying is, all right, I got your sandalwoods and camphor, but what you do is Karpura Sahita Gasi Abe Chandana. So you grind them and apply that to this Gopinath. You don't have to bring it back to me. Why? Just grind all the sandalwood together with the camphor and then smear the pulp on the body of Gopinath daily until it is finished. There is no difference between me, my body, and the Gopinath's body. We are same. Exactly same. There is no difference. We are one and the same. Gopinatha Amara se yekai angahaya. Inga ke chandana dile Habe morata pakshaya. We are same. We are all same. Therefore, if you smear the sandalwood pulp on the body of Gopinatha, you will naturally also smear it on my body. Because, you see, the same thing. So then, so that way, yes, my body temperature, the hot, will be reduced automatically. Look at second time again he had the chance to see this same Gopinatha, and this time he was staying there in the temple until all the sandalwood pulp and camphor were completely finished. Look at the Gopinatha. Now I will sing only probably just the first one only, but I already sang this one. Gopinatha, Gopinatha, Khira-Chora Gopinatha, 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 Khira-Chora Gopinatha. Gopinatha, Gopinatha, Kishora Govinda Gopinatha, 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 Kishora Govinda Gopinatha, 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 Khira-Chora Gopinatha. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu relished the pastime of Khira-Chora Gopinatha and Madhavendra Puri. Remember how I started the Harikatha, right? Where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited and he was telling the same story and relished his pastime. The Gopal deity, now let us talk about. So he came back and then he was continuing his worship. But then he, of course, this Madhavendra Puri, actually the original deity, that was Gopal Jew. This Gopal Jew deity, after he left this world, it was moved from Govardhan, that is Vrindavan, away to another place called Nathdwara. This is in Rajasthan. Okay, Rajasthan, there were several deities from Vrindavan. Because of the Muslims' atrocity, they all, the king had to arrange to really take them and to take them away from Vrindavan. Remember the one that also Madhavendra Puri did because of the Muslim problem only. So it was actually hidden in under the earth, right? So the same way here, what happened was there are several deities were moved to this Rajasthan. Even the original Govinda, Radha Govinda, that Radha Govinda deity also, there is the original worshipped by Rupa Goswami, it was actually moved away, and now it is in Rajasthan only. We actually went to all the places, wonderful place. Actually, these are the kind of pilgrimage we should do. Not like going to some Patrinath and Kitrinath and all those things. No. You go only to Vrindavan, Navadvip Dham, and anywhere all these related things are there. All other places they run only for moksha. Don't go with those. Also, you should associate with those devotees who are really very highly devoted. Only Krishna Bhaktas. Very, very careful. Okay. So this Madhavendra Puri's original deity moved to what? Natwara. In Natwara, the same Gopal deity is called Srinathji. Srinathji is very, very famous. Now there is a very big temple. The entrance of the temple you are seeing there now is the entrance. He is served very nicely by Vallabhacharya. Vallabhacharya, right? Who is Vallabhacharya? So this is entrance in the temple that Vallabhacharya arranged to really do all this big glorious worship, and then the big temple was built. So who is this Vallabhacharya? This Vallabhacharya also was living in the same time as Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu. That means the same time when these 6 Goswamis were. This is how they really worship. The center of what we see is the Srinathji. Left side is Vallabhacharya, and the right side is Yamuna Devi. So Yamuna Devi. This is how the combination they really worship right now. And present day worship happens like this in this parampara under Sri Vallabhacharya. Okay, all right. So now also this is something just a highlight. Somebody actually built a very big Shiva temple too here in the same Natwara, and this apparently this is the tallest Shiva temple in the world. That's what Okay. So now we are going to conclude. So this is the last episode. That is 4th episode is concluding this parikrama of Jagannatha Puri Dham. So then after that we were just finished, and we were about to move. We were just vacating our place from our the Damodar Gaudiya Math, where we stayed, where our Gurudev's Bhajan Kuti is there. It's the same room where Gurudev actually just left his body, and then he really entered into the Nitya Leela by seeing that beach where the Chakratirtha, all those wonderful places there. So now we are leaving, and so they are the pujaris. They really gave a garland actually offered to Radharani. So he specifically told this is offer coming from Radharani. Radharani was wearing this on today's puja, so you please have it, and he gave. So that one is still I am really having that in my here in the US. I brought it. So what you see at the left is actually one of our devotees. What is he having in his hand? Wherever I go, because I cannot sit on the floor. So this is a foldable chair, very small chair. He used to bring all the time, to put at his back and then carrying it all the way. And then whenever I want to sit down, he really put it immediately there. Whether it is Navadvip Parikrama or Jagannatha Puri Parikrama, he was always carrying that with. And what you see on the right side is the youngest who really came with. My God, you won't believe. He did not give any single problem. My God, you won't believe that he was with us like that. So wonderful devotees we really had. And this is the youngest of. I am really so proud of all our devotees that yes, one day my dream is all you also should really join and see all these dhams, parikrama, and of the not only Jagannatha Puri Dham, and then also the Vrindavan Dham and Navadvip Dham. Okay, so with that, now we are departing. On the way, we are actually going to Navadvip Parikrama, but we had to take a bus that night. But this is now basically we are actually driving to Navadvip Parikrama, and so on the wherever we are traveling, we had a wonderful time. All our children were just learning, singing, and actually there are two children came from USA also. They flew there. Look at here. They are actually practicing how to do this kartal in a fast way and things like that they were doing. It was wonderful, very wonderful, and with that, yes, on time. Next week we will see you all in the Navadvip Dham, and with that I conclude here. Vanja kalpa tarivchecha kripa sindhu pyevacha Paditanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Sri Advaita Acharya ki jai, Khira-Chora Gopinath ki jai, Gopal Srinath ki jai, Sri Madhavendra Puri ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.